Gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth, that's nature's mother, that is her tomb. What is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind, we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. For this, being smelled with that part, cheers each part. Being tasted, stays all senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still, and man as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant. Good morrow, Father Benedicte! What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? My good friend, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or, if it not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight. That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine. God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline? With Rosaline? My ghostly friar? No. I forgot that name, and that name's woe. That's my good man, but where hast thou been then? I have been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both our remedies within thy help and holy physic lies. Be plain, good man, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift. Then plainly know, my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. When, and where, and how we met, we wooed, we made exchange of vows, I'll tell these we passed, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today. Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Thou chidest me off for loving Rosaline, for doting, not for loving, pupil mine. And badest me bury love. Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have. I pray thee chide not. Her I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so. Oh, she knew well thy love did read by rote that could not spell. But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love. Oh, let us hence! I stand on some haste! Wisely and slow. They stumble that run fast.
Romeo be? Oh, God. Oh, came he not home last night?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man.
Why, that pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so, he shall sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
Challenge.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master, how he dares being dared.
Alas, Romeo is already dead. Stabbed by a white wench's black eye, shot through the ear by a love song, the very pin of his heart cleft by the blind bow boy's butt shaft. And is this a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than the Prince of Cats, I can tell you. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights while you sing prick song. Keeps time, distance, proportion. Rests me his men rest. A 1, 2, a third in your bosom. A gentleman, a duelist. Gentlemen of the first house, of the first and second class, are the immortal, a passado, and a punto reverso. The high!
What? Oh, here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Bonjour, Signor Romeo. There's a French salutation for your French slap. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Do not conceive.
Oh, pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great. And in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much to say a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to curtsy.
Thou hast most kindly hit.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am the pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right?
Then is my pomp well flowered.
Come between us, gentle Benvolio. My wits faint.
Oh, no, switch and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
I'll bite thee by the ear. My wits is very bitter, sweetie, and served in a sharp sauce.
And is it not well served to a sweet goose?
Ah! Come! Now, is not this better than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo, now art thou what thou art. By art as well as by nature, this driveling love is like a great natural, lolling up and down, trying to hide his bubble in a hole.
Stop there. Stop there. Stop there.
Oh, here's goodly gear.
Peter.
Anon.
My fan, Peter.
Good Peter. A fan for her face. For her fans, the fairer face.
Oh, God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye good dead, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good, Dan?
'Tis so indeed, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Oh! What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
Why, my troth is well said for himself to mark, quoth he. Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you. But young Romeo will be older when you found him than he was when you sought him. Oh, I'm the youngest of that name, can fall to go worse.
You say well. Oh, if you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
She will dive into some supper.
Abad! 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 Romeo! Come to your fathers, we'll thither to dinner.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady. Lady? Lady!
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery?
One gentle nurse that loves to hear himself talk and will say more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
And he speak anything against me, I'll take him down. And he were lustier than he is, and 20 such jacks. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave! And thou must stand by too, and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out, I warrant you. I draw as quickly as another man if I see occasion and a good quarrel and the law on my side.
Now, afore God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave! Pray you, sir, a word. And as I told you, my young lady bade me inquire you out. What she bade me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell ye, if ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say. For the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, should you deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. Bid her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon. And there, in Friar Lawrence' cell, will she be shrived and married. Here's for thy paint.
Oh no, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be.
Farewell, be trusty, and I will quit thy pains.
God in heavens bless thee.
Commend me to thy lady.
1,000 times. Peter, take my fan, Peter, and go before I deface. Go, 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 go.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame! Now is the sun upon the hindmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, yet she is not come. Had she affections and warm, youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me, but old folks. Many feign as they were dead, unwielding, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes! Honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Send thy man away.
Peter, stay at the gate.
Now nurse, what news? Oh Lord, why look'st thou sad? If news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I am a-weary, give me leave a while. Oh, fie, how my bones ache. Woo, what a jaunt I have had.
I would thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. Now speak, I pray thee. Good nurse, speak.
Jesu, what haste! Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath if thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either and I'll state the circumstance. But let me be satisfied. Is good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo? Oh, no, not he. Though his face be better than any man's, yet his leg excels all men's. And for a hand and a foot and a body, though they be not to be talked on yet, they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. What? Have you dined at home?
No. But all this I didn't know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Oh, Lord, how my head aches. What a head have I. Oh, it beats as it would fall in 20 pieces. Oh, my back. On the other side. My back, oh, my back. Be shrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jaunting up and down.
Faith, I'm sorry thou'rt not well. Now I pray thee, good, sweet nurse, come. What says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, and a kind, and a handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where's my mother? Why, she's within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
Oh, God's lady dear, are you so hot? Marry come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Oh, come! You're such a coil! What says my Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you his wife! Now the blood comes up in your wanton cheeks and we start at any news. Hie you to church. I must another way to fetch a ladder by the which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. I am the drudge and toil of your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go out to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
I to my fortune, honest nurse. Farewell!
Farewell!